I'm gonna donate this shirt to clothe some poor
So I'm trying to fact check this man's video, but my videos are going over 10 minutes. I'm very fucking annoyed. Excuse my language. I'm trying to say that basically this is absolute untruth. Number one, Ghanaians call Americans' clothing dead white man's clothing because they have the narrative that every American is white. I am considered white in Ghana, and I've never wanted to unalive myself more. I have lived in Kenya, I have lived in Ghana, and I have never been so harassed and humiliated on the streets, constantly called white, stopped by police, stopped by immigration, had to pay bribery money because I am a filthy rich white American. And everybody who is of any sense can tell that from my voice and from the way I look. I am a black woman. I am not mixed race. I am 73%, 74% West African. So here we go. I'm fact checking this video. Y'all, used clothes are donated in the United States of America, and they're sold in the United States of America as well to American citizens. I have never seen a bin in all my life that said donate your clothes to Africans. And the narrative that we dump our used clothing there is absolute bullshit. Western countries dump their clothes. Ghana takes more used clothing than any other country in Africa. So let's get into it, okay? Bye. This is a donation drop-off. Do you see it? Do you see the sign over there? I can cross the street if you can't see it. Donate clothing here. Do you see that store? So this gentleman had the caucasity to make a video, and he lives in Kenya, so he got 2.7 million views. My video will probably get about 25 views. So here we go. Let's talk about this shit. So let's talk about the donated clothing that goes to Africa. So Ghanaians have a narrative that Western countries and America, excuse me, the United States, because we're not considered Western. What? But anyway, Western countries dump their used clothing and electronics in Africa. Really? We dump them? Okay. So let's talk about it. This gentleman said that the donation boxes said donate your clothes to children or people in Africa. Do you see it anywhere on that sign where it says donate your clothing to anyone in Africa? Everybody that's getting upset about donated clothing being sold in Africa, did you look at the man's comment section? Did any of you look at his comment section? Donated American clothing is cheaper than the clothing that they're selling right now in Kenya. My favorite mall when I lived in Kenya was Two Rivers Mall. There is a Levi store. Who the fuck wears Levi merchandise anywhere? But whatever. I went in the store. A t-shirt is $70. Did you hear me? A t-shirt is $70 in that mall and in that store. Okay? So you want to learn something fancy schmancy? See this place where you donate your used clothing? They used to sell it in that store that's now closed. Do you see it? Let me walk over to it. You see the color scheme? Huh? Look familiar, huh? Oh, wow. It's right there. So, the donated electronics that they would get from there and the donated clothing was sold there. Okay? Okay? So, anybody live near Willow Grove Mall, Pennsylvania, I'm talking to you. So, about 2 miles from here, there is a place called Impact. Impact sells used furniture. And they used to, before COVID, sell used clothing that was donated. Stop fucking lying to Africans. Our donated clothing is also sold here in the United States of America to American citizens. So, this place right here is closed because, of course, during COVID, they removed many of their bins. I have talked to and interviewed 7 Africans that have said they sell used clothing. Ghana accepts more used clothing than most African countries on the continent. When I say they accept it, they accept it. It is not dumped there. It is not some cruel thing. So look at this. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? AFCFTA. So they banned used clothing months ago. But guess who's not going to stop taking in used clothing? Kenya, Uganda made an announcement. Museveni made an announcement that he will stop accepting used clothing. Everybody clapped their hands, applaud for the murderer. Okay, I'm going to get arrested if I keep screaming out here. So let's applaud for the murderer. He said he's going to ban used clothing coming into Uganda months after it was banned from coming into Africa. So Kenya is still accepting used clothing. Ghana is still accepting used clothing. Remember, if you want to go read the article, it is on my website under focusnewsafrica.com. And you can read right there. 7 Africans interviewed with me, and they told about how they have taken collection bins. See, there's no collection bins over there. Do you see it? No collection bins. There used to be green collection bins outside. Okay? So now people just come and they drive up and they dump the stuff out of their car. So again, like I said, during COVID, they removed all the collection bins and they closed that store down. So also, Impact has stopped selling clothing. With COVID, they said that COVID could live on items, donated clothing, donated electronics. So a lot of people removed their boxes. So not too far from here, up the road, there is a place where they put all their boxes. Someone came and picked them up. So listen, guess who picked them up? You think you want to guess who picked them up? I don't know who picked them up. I can't speculate to who picked them up. But the people I talked to, one man from the Gambia, he said that he collects used clothing and he's going to start selling it in the Gambia. And another man in Ghana from New Jersey was proud to tell me, yeah, he owns a business in Ghana. And I said, oh, are you here to pay slave wages? $1, what is it? $1.10 a day minimum wage in Ghana? 14.88 CDs, whatever that is worth. That's how much they make a day, minimum wage. So he said, I said to him, I said, oh, you came here to monopolize on this slave wages. He said, better me than the white man. That's a Ghanaian said that. So anyway, like I said, this man that posted this video is lying. He left out the large fact that donated clothing in the United States of America is sold to Americans as well. And ask him to show you a donation box. I am half a century old. I have never in my life seen a donation box that said, please donate your clothes to Africans who need them. That has never written on any box. I have not seen it. And there are new boxes out that also say earth friendly. Because believe it or not, there are some countries, I'm not sure, I can't name them offhand because I'm really tired right now, but Nepal, one of these countries, they take the used clothing and they turn it into thread. Because you can take the used clothing and instead of dumping it in your country, you can recycle it. Hey, how about stuffing for furniture? How about that instead of that foam, uncomfortable shit in West Africa that they use? How about that? But whatever, I digress. Let me go back. So the video that you watched with 2.9 million views or 2.7 million views, he said that the donated clothing is from Americans to Africans, and I don't know what state he comes from, and I would challenge him to post a box that says it's for Africans. So yes, the donated clothes do end up in African countries. Yes, I noticed in Palace Mall in where is it?